Hey lovers, compliments of the season. So I know that most of us may be thinking of making jollof rice for Christmas, and we're thinking, how do we get that perfect party smoky jollof rice? Well, in the spirit of Christmas, I'm sharing my jollof rice recipe with you guys today. This recipe, they bang, they slap, no cap. My name is Ehi, and you're welcome to my kitchen. So when making smoky party jollof rice, the first thing that you do not want to do is use a non-stick pot. So you see this aluminium pot that we all run from because say they burn. This is the perfect pot for your smoky party jollof rice. Now if you have those party pots, in Edo State we call it adogon or ege, they are perfect because I know that they come in smaller sizes as well. Some people make use of non-sticks and they do this coal and foil thingy. I've never tried that, so I really don't know how that comes out. Now, one thing I like to do when I make smoky party jollof rice is I like to flavor my oil with some curry, thyme, and bay leaves before I go in with my onions. What that does for me is it just sends the atmosphere into a heavenly like everywhere just starts to scent, and it adds so much flavor to my rice as well. Some people go in with their onions before they flavor. I don't know, I have never really tried that, so I don't know how it works. Then I like to go in with my tin tomato paste, fry that for about 8 to 10 minutes so that it no go slap. Then I go in with my jollof mix. Now you see, as my jollof mix the red, you want to pay attention to your jollof mix when you're making jollof rice. It has to be best quality. It needs to be as red and as thick as this one. So I have a video up on my channel where I showed how I make my jollof mix. If you like to see that, you can watch that much later. Then I like to fry this for another 6 minutes just to ensure that everything is nice and cooked. Now you notice how there is no oil floating over the tomato. That's just preference for me. When I make jollof rice for myself, I like it like this at this stage, simply because I'm going to be putting some chicken stock or some turkey stock later on, which has like oil, and I'm going to be using butter as well, and I just feel like that's too much oil for me, so I like to cut back on the oil. So after frying my tomato, I went in with my chicken stock. I let that come to a boil, and then I added some extra seasoning, and then I went in with my jollof spice. Now this jollof spice is actually optional. There are other brands in the market, Maggi, Lasso, and the likes. It's really optional, but I don't know, I just like spicity and I like to just put it in minimum quantity. I feel like it helps with the color of the jollof rice. Then I add in some water and let this come to a boil before I go in with my washed rice. Now if you're not a pro at making jollof rice, you want to put in your rice first before you add water, just so that you can measure the level of water that you're going to be using and you do not get to add too much water. But if you are a pro at this is fine. I like to use raw washed rice. I don't know how you guys make jollof rice with parboiled rice too, but if you wash your rice till the water runs clear and use it, I think that's fine, because on the bags of the rice it already says parboiled rice. So why am I parboiling the rice again for a start? Anyway, after adding in my washed rice, I like to leave it for about 8 minutes before I lift and turn, and then I cover with a foil. Now when I cover with the foil, I like to increase the heat for about 3 minutes just so that it smokes a bit and has this smoky thingy going on right? Then I like to reduce the heat for another 3 minutes, then lift and turn like you just saw me do again. Then I cover the pot with the foil. I increase the heat for another 2 minutes and reduce the heat again till all of the water dries out. I keep doing that till all of the water dries out. Now what that does is it allows the rice to really smoke. That's where you get that smoky aroma from, and it just becomes part of the rice. Everything just blends as though they are brothers and sisters. You understand? Now once my rice is properly cooked like this, I like to sprinkle some onion over the top and then cover and allow this steam on low heat for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now if you're not an onion person, you honestly can skip this part, or you can chop the onion into smaller bits. I think the onion really helps in your jollof rice. Like, it just takes the taste to another level. Guys, can you see jollof rice? Oh my god. So at this point I like to go in with some more butter. So this is just about preference for me. Some people use butter at the beginning stage, like mix it with their oils. Some people use it at the middle stage, where I used it earlier. Some people use it only at this stage. So I think it's just about preference. You can use it at either the beginning, the middle, or the end. But me, I like to use it in 2 stages. And guys, food done ready. Bring your plates, guys. Can you see how lush this looks? Let me know in the comments if you like this recipe, if you're gonna try it for Christmas, and do let me know how it comes out for you if you try it. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and share.